Okay, well, we're going to get this stream started soon. Just give it a couple more minutes for people to start showing up. Can everybody hear the background music fairly well? I don't want it to be too loud. I don't want it to like drown out me talking or anything. Okay, so tonight, well, maybe today, depending on where you're at, we're gonna be working on the some of the stuff in the archaeology world. Nothing that's too spoilery, but definitely some stuff. Make sure I got my water. Make sure I got my phone near me too for all the people that don't contact me. So okay, let's let's see how this bad boy looks. All right. Good deal, good deal. Now, keep in mind there is going to be a quite the lag between when you send any kind of comment or anything like that in chat and when I see it. And there's, of course, going to be some lag between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing. It's all really going to sort of add up to... Whoops, we don't want to be recording. It's going to add up to a lot of lag, so... if you send something in chat and I don't see it right away, don't get angry. It's just sort of how the thing works. So here we are. By the way, hello, everybody coming in. Here we are at the Trail Ruins. Museum's off over that way somewhere, over that hill. Some things have changed at the dock. We now have maps. And a little bit of the directions here have changed. It does tell you you can go back to the museum, but it also says you can follow the banners to the new spots. So this one is a custom banner I made for the ancient city, and this one is for the end. Yes, you can make these in vanilla Minecraft using the banner recipes. It's actually kind of easy and kind of fun. So yeah, and then I give this map here. So you'll see we are here at the dock. The cyan banners go off this way to the ancient city, and the pink banners go off this way to, well, to the stronghold. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip along here to the ancient city. Whoa! Hey, hey! Thank you, I greatly admire cats. You are the first person to ever do that on one of my streams. So I didn't realize that that was a thing on my stream. So, wow, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, you should recognize all of this. I kind of come up the stairs. Here is the base camp. Our tents are still set up. Tree swing is still up. The lab is still here, still in its sort of state that it's in. This shulker box has a couple books in it from the ancient city. I've been collecting all of the books, and I'm going to keep them in the repository at the museum. So if for whatever reason, if you accidentally destroy one of the books in the ancient city or the stronghold and you want to know what it said, I will have backups at the repository. So anyways, we got our maps here. And when you come up here, you've got your down chute. Oh, I guess I was raised in a barn. Down chute, and then of course the water elevator. Down chute takes you to the ancient city, or actually the museum now at the ancient city. And of course the water elevator brings you back up. But then we've got this. So I decided that instead of having to go all the way back to, to the museum, or, just jumping on the river and taking it all the way around, I figured a sort of a high speed, that's a relative term, rail line would be the way to go to take you to the stronghold. And whoa, more money. Jeez. Thank you. That's crazy. I was not expecting any of this. Wow. You must really like what I'm doing. So, well, thanks. I've also been going through and adding more minecarts to these because, well, Oda and I keep using it, and I think me and Harold used it a couple times too. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's all the books. Okay. What do we want? We want a couple hoppers and a chest. So I've been doing this and just, I found this little trick out earlier today. You just hover over that and hold down the Q button, and it like spits out a whole bunch. So that's kind of cool. So then you just come up and it's all in your inventory. Thank you. Of course, that's all gonna go down. Oh, wait. There was one thing Oda said. Let's see. Does it work? He said if you bring this up here and hold down the middle button. Oh, it does work. Well, I don't know why I was doing it the other way around. Okay. Well, that's way easier. What? No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's not right. Jeez, I'm already screwing it up. All right, there we go. So now this should be full. This should be full. Okay, yeah. And then as you take them out, it'll refill itself. And if you use up all of the mine carts in this dispenser, both hoppers and the chest, I don't know what to tell you. So anyways, take this down. I've got this cool little hallway that's going to sort of take you all the way over to the stronghold. And then I've been adding these supports along the way. And as you can see, some of them... Oop, I'm not done. So that's what we're going to do today. Kind of boring, but it's stuff that needs to get done. So I figure, we could chat a bit. I can answer questions about archaeology and stuff. So yeah, but this is basically going to be it. Super boring. But you'll get to see some cool behind the scenes stuff with the way I'm constructing this. This is actually not a super long hallway, but it's also not short either. Do we want another one? Let's see here. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. And you know what? We'll put one down here, even though I'm sure it's not 6. Yeah, it's fine. Oop. There we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize I already did some of this hallway. All right. And then I think this one, yeah, see this one, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. We can do 5. I don't have to have things be perfect. Oh man, I got my window open right now on the other side of the computer, and there's this breeze that's coming in that is just wonderful. Whoa. How come I never noticed this? Hold on. Let's give me some night vision. What? Oh. Oh. Why was it so dark if it's open to this? Okay, I don't know. Okay. Those particles are going to drive me crazy. Oh, I guess, okay, I guess light is coming in. I guess I just wasn't looking. Hello, Dragon's Clutch. Welcome. We are just screwing around, as usual. Doing repetitive building. And then this is it. So I got to thinking about, so I don't know if anybody has been paying attention to my Discord, but there was a thing about Mr. Beast being a tool in Mexico, and a media company is being sued over it because he went and filmed at some Mayan ruins, and in usual more money than sense, he he was doing some dumb stuff. But you got me thinking a lot about sort of how you're supposed to act at archaeological sites. And I haven't seen the whole video. I've seen snippets of it, and the snippets I've seen have been frustrating. His little posse was acting like fools and, you know, just being semi-disrespectful, mostly disrespectful. But, you know, we get that all the time. Oh. Infinite zero true gives you infinite night vision without the particle effect. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Well, maybe I wasn't close enough to trigger the light at first. Oh, dang it. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. No. Nope. Did I just screw that up? I feel like I just screwed that up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I did screw that up. So, from what I heard, the problem was more with the permitting than anything he was necessarily doing at the site. Yeah, there is that too. I think one of the biggest issues I have is that the media company that that had the permit was taking him to off-limits spots, and the Mexican government basically said, well, you guys can have this permit, but you know, you can't monetize the videos. Now, I don't know how they do things over in Mexico when it comes to like permitting and stuff like that, but let me tell you sort of the way that the Park Service does it. And I think the Park Service kind of has it right. Mostly, there's some dumb stuff that the Park Service even does that I don't really agree with, which I won't really get into because that's sort of a behind the curtains type stuff, and I don't think I'm actually allowed to share that kind of information. But basically, the way that the Park Service does it is, if you are going to be doing anything outside of what a normal tourist would be doing, right? So, like, if you're going to be, I don't know, setting up a tripod, they would prefer you not to, well, tripod's not necessarily the same. If you have like paid models, right? And you've hired them to, I don't know, pose with stuff. That's beyond what a normal sort of standard tourist does. And so you need a permit for that. If you're bringing in props, you need a permit. When I did my filming at Aztec Ruins, keep in mind, I worked there for a couple seasons. I wasn't working there at the time that I did the filming. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me do it. But when I put in to film there, I had to get a permit. Now, granted, they knew me, and therefore there wasn't much in the way of a vetting process that happened because, well, they knew I knew the rules, and I had already discussed what I had planned on doing. They already knew the content that I was making, and so they were all right with what I was doing. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one. Maybe we'll just skip that. Yeah, we'll just skip that one. So basically, get out of here. Oh, this is all really short. Why did I make this so short? Dang. It wasn't this short over here, was it? No, that's 4 high. Am I just being dumb? Why did I do that? Okay, I don't know why I did that. But I did it, so I don't know what we can do about that. So, let's see here. Maybe that? It's going to look like garbage. I don't know. Anyways, like I was saying, so even though I worked there previously, and they didn't have a problem with me filming, the fact that I was actually going to be filming, and here's the kicker, it was going to be a monetized video, I had to get a permit. Could I have filmed without getting a permit? Yeah. Could I have gotten into some serious trouble? Also, yes. So, yeah. Now, in Mexico, apparently one of the things that they had asked him not to do, or told the media company or whoever, oh, I guess I could do so real quick, the world edit thing, when I move stuff, it moves it, and then it puts like a layer of lava where the old spot or where the old thing was. So I don't know. We'll try that other suggestion too. I don't know what that's all about. Sometimes it's lava, sometimes it's glass. I really don't want to. Well, that's not too bad. You know what I could do? I could do all of these as slabs. Or bring it up an extra. Nah. Yeah, I know, isn't that weird? How it did so. Yeah, the world edit thing. I made a creative world when I was screwing around with getting the creative world set up to do the interpretation of the ancient city. And I didn't like where something was. Well, where the ancient city was, it had been placed, but it had been placed like too low or off to the side or something. Anyways, I did the whole move thing, and what I ended up with was a giant wall of lava that went all the way around the square that I had cut out or that I had copied of the ancient city to use. So yeah, that was weird. Don't know what that was all about. Whoop. What if I do this? What do we think of that? So yeah, it's not supposed to happen, but I have learned that both World Edit and Lightmatica is totally screwy with my system. I don't know why, but it doesn't work sometimes, or it works real funky. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll come back to that. All right, so we got this cool little water area. Yeah, so it's totally bizarre. Again, I don't know why it does that. Oh, here's 4. Oh, but now it's really skinny. What the hell was I doing? Okay. Yeah, totally bizarre. Totally bizarre. Matter of fact, let's see. Can I do any world edit stuff here? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, well, it seems like it wants to go. Hey, there we go. So anyways, yeah. So permitting is really weird in the Park Service, because they do some things and they don't do other things. But the big thing is, and this is, I think, where they do it better than a lot of other people, is that if you go to film, you have to have an escort. Park Service employee escorting you around to make sure you are not violating the terms of your permit. And if you do violate the terms of your permit, that escort has every right, or has the ability to basically tell you, get the hell out, to kick you out completely of the park or revoke your permit. I had the chance to escort a documentary crew at Chaco. They were really cool dudes. And the thing is, you know, they had asked me if they could do a couple different things, and some of the things they weren't allowed to do. And so I told them no, they weren't allowed to do that. And they were totally cool with it. Totally cool with it. No issues. So yeah, that's one of the things I think that the Park Service really excels at, is sort of the protection part when it comes to permits. There's other parts of that protection that I have issues with, because sometimes they don't. But yeah, that's where I think the big difference is there. And who knows, maybe Mexico has that in place. I don't know. But if they did, and they had an archaeologist with the crew, or they had someone that was, you know, part of whatever their version of the Ministry of Culture or whatever, go with the crew, I think the crew probably would not have been able to do some of the stuff that they did. But they still wouldn't have known that, you know, Mr. Beast was going to monetize his videos, because that was one of the criteria, was he was not allowed to monetize the video, and he did. He absolutely did. So not surprising. You know what? Let's get a lantern. There we go. So yeah, kind of crappy. We do. Oh. Well, that's okay. That's totally okay. All right. That and that. And that. And one of them. All right, will this work? I'll just go. Yep. And now we let it fill. So yeah, so it's kind of a weird, bizarre thing that happened over there, but it's not surprising. Not surprising at all. I had my fair share of run-ins with rich assholes. So it's not surprising that people acted entitled. It's just a shame, really, that it had to come to that. And I hope they win. The problem is that they're suing the media company. And one thing that I learned when working for the Park Service is that well, let me give you some background to this, because this is going to sound really terrible. There are certain types of tourists that generally people in the Park Service dread dealing with. One is New Age hippie types, especially with archaeological sites. And the other are big tour groups from China. And I got a chance to ask my friend, who actually lived in China for a while, why they were really bad at parks, why they go off trail, why they would do these really sort of bad things, right? And come to find out, first off, usually none of the Chinese tourists that are in those groups, none of them speak English, right? They go all through their tour guide, and their tour guides are the ones that get paid. So, really laggy. So what ends up happening is, it's not that the tourists themselves don't know that they're breaking the rules. They don't know that they're breaking the rules because they don't know what the rules are. They have to go through their tour guide, and their tour guide's not going to tell them they aren't allowed to do something, because they're telling basically their paycheck you're not allowed to do something, right? So basically, when we would get the big groups of Chinese tourists in, I would find... Why'd I stop? Whoa. Oh, I stopped because it was super laggy. I would go to the tour guide and I would tell them, look, these are the rules. If you don't follow them, we're going to kick you out, and we're going to kick your whole group out. And suddenly they would follow the rules. Imagine that. So it's not their fault. It's usually the tour guide's fault. And so what you have is let's try this again. You have a tour guide who's getting paid to take these people out, and the tour guide is letting them break the rules. But when you threaten the tour guide's money, suddenly he's all about following the rules. So I think if it were wow, yeah, it's super laggy. Woo. Man, like really laggy. Well, I've been having issues with the internet lately here too, so that might be part of it. So anyway, so if you know, the whole tour guide thing is similar, I wouldn't be surprised if that media company just allowed him to do whatever because he was paying them, which is kind of a crappy thing to do, but that's how they function. But yeah, kind of a terrible situation over there. Okay, so here's the stronghold. Here is the dock and the banners that you follow to get to the dock. Also, these boats have been getting really weird. Every time I come into the server, they've moved. And then last time I was at the server, they had all duplicated themselves, like on top of each other. It was really bizarre. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So here is the stronghold. Spoilers ahead. So if you don't want to see some of these spoilers, go ahead and close your eyes and I will tell you when to open them again. All right, so we're going to come down this way. Oh, why are my doors open? Man, I just live in a barn. Okay. There we go. So, we're going to just walk through here. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, this server is full of glitches. So wait, it's just meiosis? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by it's just meiosis? Yeah, for some reason it's like super glitchy. And I don't know why it's getting super glitchy. But it is for some reason. So yeah. Like that book. I don't know why these books are missing. They were there before. There's nothing written in them, but they were there before. Okay, so I got the map. I got that map. Is it here? No. Here? Yes. Okay. I think... Oh, man. I hope that this is the map I'm looking for. I made a map. And... Ugh. I really hope this is the right one, because I'm about to go into the end. And that's right, we can make new ones if we need to. Right. I have all kinds of little hidden stuff all throughout this entire... I did not just do that, did I? I most certainly did. Okay, so I just overwrote one of my maps. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, thank God. All right. All right, so let's just hop on in. Yeah, the item frames vanishing. The item frames vanishing and the items that were in it was so terrible. That was what was crazy about that too was that it just like suddenly happened. Impala was coming on. We were gonna film one of the office scenes, and I think Harold was supposed to be on or something, and oh no, Impala wasn't going to be there. So I had put a book on the desk, basically saying like, you know, like, oh, I've stepped out to go use the bathroom, go annoy yourself or something like that. Kind of like what the sign said. And oh, I don't know why I just went up that whole thing. Okay, here we go. And so so yeah, and then we started filming, and I hit the book that was on the item frame, and it disappeared into the ether. So that was, you know, that was fun. Oh yeah, meiosis, yeah. That's exactly what it was. They just sort of, yeah, exactly. They just duplicated on their own. All right, so what I want to do, this is what I want to do. I want to build a bridge over to the ladder so that we don't have to use this water stream anymore. And I want to build a building around this little platform. So first things first, before I do something really dumb and fall to my death. There we go. Okay. So I don't have to redo those maps. So what are we thinking to go around this? I was thinking like, you know, we sort of copy the End Island stuff, right? So we use like, I don't know, purpur and some of this end brick and stuff like that. So what do they use? They use end stone, the purpur that everyone allegedly hates. Yeah, so that's what we got. I think that's what we should do. We should do that. But I want it to be... Oh, or do we just copy the museum? Because that's what we've been doing, is copying the museum. Okay, so the museum, since I've built it, or since I've built parts of it so often, is I say that and then I forget. That. Oh my God! Did I really forget what? Even though I just said it. Wait, and then is it this? No. This. Yes. You know what? Let's do the... No, not give. We're gonna do night vision. What was it? Said 0 true? Oh, look at that. A mix of museum and end blocks. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. We might just do that. Oh, it's not a... Composter is in the back wall. So it's like this. Yeah, with note block. I think he used note blocks. Yep, note blocks. Okay. Like that. And then he did spruce. Oh. I'm butchering Oda's... oh, no. That's right. That's right. And then I think it's... boy. Is it this? Yes, that's what it is. Okay. You know what? I don't know why I'm being like this. There's an easy way to do this. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you were worried about spoilers, you don't need to... You can look now, but now I'm jumping back in, so maybe spoilers again. Please don't put me back at spawn. You... Ooh, I'm back at spawn. With the cool floating island. I can't believe it did that. Okay. This is partially why I put the sign here, too. What did that say? 1400? Negative 1300? No. I was just about to go to the wrong place. Negative 1400. 1300. Okay, that should put me at the... It did not. Okay. Okay. Maybe it was 1400. Hey, there we go. Okay, let's go over to the museum. Yeah, I got to set my bed. But you know, I thought I had already done... Well, of course I logged out. So, you know, there's that. Okay, so let's look in here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's find a blank wall. That looks like a nice blank wall right there. We want to go from here to... You gonna let me in? Thank you. We're gonna go to here? Yes. Do that. Okay. And then we're gonna put all this back. That. And that. There we go. Okay, so we put it all back. Yeah. Actually, let's do... we want to do it all the way out here. So this will be our first. Yeah, okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to stand... I guess right here up against... I like doing this. So stand up against the post, look straight down, tell it to copy. Okay. Now let's go back to the... Back to the stronghold. This is going to take a while. Is the director's office there? Yes, the director's office is there in the museum, as is the repository. So a lot of people don't know about museums and repositories. So if I asked you to tell me, oh, why was I not running? If I asked you to tell me what a museum's purpose is, a lot of people would probably say something along the lines of like, oh, I don't know, displaying artifacts or something like that, teaching about history, you know, things like that, right? So like something to do with like the public. But that is actually not the case. Museums' number one priority is actually being a repository. So a place that you take artifacts and stores artifacts indefinitely for the, you know, for future study and stuff like that. The display and the public portion of it is sort of how they fund themselves, how they get money. Do I have a bed in here? I do now. There. Now my respawn point is set. There. All right, let's do this again. Whoop. So yeah, so people don't realize that, yes, that is how museums work, is that they are actually repositories that do public displays of stuff so that they can, you know, make money and stay in the business of being a repository. Okay, so I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to do that so that I don't replace any of the end stone. Yeah, I should have plenty of room. And then we just go paste. Wabam. There we go. Oh. Hey. There we go. That even gives me some of that. All right. So this is our... yeah, this is our sort of criteria. Now, what I did in the ancient city is I actually moved these up against here, which is in most parts of the museum. So we probably won't have that dangling down, but let's... Oh, no way. Is this the same size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, will you look at that? Okay. So then let's just put... Why don't we try this? Why don't we first see what it looks like if we do that, right? Yeah. Okay. And then... Okay. So there's that. And then what we can do is we can actually put the... Yeah, see, the back wall then can go here. See that? I almost died to the void. Okay. So we can do that. And... What is this? This is spruce, right? Yeah, okay. It is spruce. Oh, using the end portal deletes blocks sometimes. Oh, well, let's see if it does. Let's go ahead and, because this will put me back at the bed at the end portal. So let's see if any of that stuff gets deleted. If it does, you just saved me a bunch of time. And we got to go back to the drawing board. Okay. Aha! It does. Okay, so anything on the platform itself. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's totally fine. Check it out. This is what we're going to do instead. We're just going to expand out the border. Whoop. There we go. And we'll get rid of this. Thank you for that. That you just saved me a whole bunch of time and heartache and possibly some swearing. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing like we did before. No block there. No block there. I don't know why I'm flying to do that. Okay. Because apparently I like tempting fate. All right, let's do this. And we'll do that. And just try it. See how it looks. Worst case scenario, it looks like garbage and we try something else. And I don't know. The pale yellow of the end stone, it might look like garbage. So don't get your hopes up, because this is all very sort of pukey, gross colors, and and this is very sort of warm and inviting colors. Okay, so okay. And then what we want to do is we want to grab this and this. And because we can't really put anything within the... Oh, there we go. Did my night vision go away? I feel like my night vision went away. Whoops. Night vision, not might vision. 0. True? False? There we go. Oh, it was true. It was true. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So, Lewis Darden said, you would be surprised how many discoveries are made, not in the field, but by somebody going through the repository to re-examine material they've already collected. Yeah. And I got to see something kind of like that. Somebody went through the British Museum and found a chunk that was missing off of something, I think, in the Acropolis Museum or something like that in Greece. Of course, it was the British Museum. But like the British Museum has so much stuff that, yeah, they don't know all what they got. Woo. Why are we freaking out? Oh my God, why are we freaking out? Okay, this thing is totally freaking out. Can I move? Excellent. All right, let's see if it worked. Hey! And for some reason, my night vision, again, is gone, so it's back. There we go. Okay, so that looks good, I guess. What do we think of this? What do we think of this? I mean, you're going to appear here. You're going to have a walkway that comes out this way and curves around to or actually, I guess out here. And oh. Or I guess not. Hold on. We want to... how do we want to do that? I guess a walkway out there, so you come this way and then turn, and then you go to the... Maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's try this. Let's do... Okay. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm not exactly a fan, but I don't hate it yet. We might have to change this up a little bit. Portal kills the night vision. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man. I mean, so, okay, so my brain is looking at this and saying that needs to be centered. But if we center the brown wool around the obsidian, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Then we end up with like this huge platform. Look at that. Massive platform. Okay, so what is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, okay. I can work with 13. I can work with 13. So if we had like something like that, and like that, and like that and that, and then if we just extended this one out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the wall comes along here so that, yeah, that works, that works. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. And that. Thank you. Okay. Bit of a lag there. This poor server. I'm probably going to have to bump up the server. Because I feel like it's probably just maxed out in what it can do. There was a couple times when I had Millie and Harold and Oda on that it was really, really struggling. So maybe I spring for the nicer server, or at least server with more memory after I get back from Greece. Okay, there we go. It would be a good place to put a pedestal for information. Oh, yeah, actually. And, ooh, I don't like how close that is. So let's give it that extra. We want, yeah. So we want it like that, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll put a pedestal. And what we might do, too, is we might just... we might also put like a chest here with some of the pumpkin heads, or maybe with the pedestal we put some of the pumpkin heads. Well, I don't know, because right now it's on peaceful mode, and so if you come to the end in peaceful mode, obviously you're not going to run into any Enderman. Which, you know, kind of defeats the point of what we were doing. But, yeah, sell tickets here. Tickets are actually sold at the museum. So the ticket price of the museum gets you into the new exhibitions as well. Though the price has gone up from 1 emerald to 2. So, no, I don't know. All right. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this? It's a little cramped. Maybe I should extend it out back that way a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. That seems... Hold on. Let's just see what it looks like as it is right now. Oops. I know, man, inflation. That's all right. I think you spawn in creative mode anyways. Okay. We do that. We do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course it's 7. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Best stream in history. I don't know about that, man. Let's see, do that, and then we do that. So you have this sort of combination of, oh yeah, this is really claustrophobic. Because once I put in another one of these pillars here, nope. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to, we're going to do this. We're going to go like this. We're going to work harder, not smarter. I know what I said. We're going to do this. Go there. Okay. We're going to stand right here in front of this. Okay. We're going to move this whole thing back. So we want, this is 1, 2, so we want 3 back. So 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, so I'm going to stand on the second one, which is right here. And I'm going to just go. Of course you did that. Okay, let's undo that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand right here. And we're going to go cut. Thank you. And then we're going to go paste. Yeah. This is massive. This is way bigger than I was wanting. So, How are we feeling about that? I mean, it looks better. It looks a lot better. You land, you appear here. I'm just not liking how big it is. But if I bring this wall in to make it a little bit thinner, then I feel like I need to bring this wall in, and if I bring this wall in, it screws up this ladder. So, why don't we do this instead? Why don't we get a good look at this? Let's bring this wall, let's bring everything in by 1. Yeah, let's bring everything in by 1. Okay, so we're going to do undo. Paste. Okay. Okay, yeah, all right. Looking good. Needs a gift shop, yeah. Oh yeah, if I add maps. Yeah, because I am going to add maps. That is a very, very valid point. Okay. Undo. Crap. Redo. Okay, no, that is a very good point. So let's do this again. See? Told you. Work harder, not smarter. Okay. Ooh, I almost walked right off the edge there. Windows? Well, so the museum doesn't have windows. So I don't know. I mean, maybe like viewing windows. A little bit of a spoiler here for the ancient city. There is going to be viewing areas where you can view the ancient city. So maybe I incorporate that. Okay. I'm liking these suggestions. Which is surprising because I'm usually one of those people that doesn't like suggestions. I don't know why. Let's oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that because then it'll put that whole wall there, which will cut that off. So we need to just move this down. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm liking some of the ideas that we're coming up with. That you're coming up with, that everyone's coming up with to make this feel not so massive on the inside. So yeah, once I put decorations, I mean, I could do the entire floor as glass if you want to really get into the, existential, terrifying stuff. Yeah, and that's also another really good question, or really good point. Do I want to put artifacts in here? And I don't think I do, so maybe, yeah, maybe we do 3. 1, 2, 3, okay. Okay, okay. So far, I'm not hating it. How's that background music going? Okay, it's still going. All right, cool. Okay, let's see. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, see, that's going to be different. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. And then... Is that right? Feel like that. Just... No, that's correct. Oh, no it's not. It needs to be directly across from this one. See, I knew that didn't feel right. How could you lead me astray like that? After all I've done for you. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And then we just go like that. Ooh, this is such a weird angle. Okay. And even though you're not going to see it, I do kind of want to do something like that. Okay. Flying around. All right. Like a drunken idiot. All right. All right. So let's... Class 4 would be spooky. Yeah, yeah. It would be. It would be. Okay, so let's... Okay, I'm not hating it yet. Though I do feel like this needs to be even. But it can't. Yes, it can. There we go. And then this should have a center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, so that is the basic museum layout. Not counting the roof stuff. So the roof stuff is this. He did some hidden lighting, which I think is phenomenal. And we can't put the posts across there. So I think this portion will be open. But this should have a roof on it. So, yeah, let's put a roof on it. Okay. Yeah, and we'll leave that one quadrant open. And we'll also clean up the outside a little bit once we get the whole thing together so it won't look like this. It'll be a little bit nicer looking. All right, so first problem, which is fine, actually, now that I think about it, because it'll just be like this. Yeah. I'll tell you, man, Oda, and I think Zinc, too. I think Zinkberg helped out a little bit with the museum as well. Man, they did such a great job. The hidden lighting and everything is just really well done. Oop, oop, right? That is not right. Oh. What? Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Okay. Jeez. Let's try this again. Okay. It goes like that. There we go. Oh, hey! Looks like Harold's joining us. I don't know which way the end is. All right, so Harold's going to join us. I sent out a message basically telling everyone I was going to be doing it. Those who had access to the server, that I was going to be out here doing stuff, and that if they wanted to join, if they found themselves bored, to come on and hang out. So let me let's get a group. I just do that. There we go. You'll need to let me know if I need to adjust the audio too, if he's like blowing out your eardrums.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Am I blowing out your eardrums?
You aren't blowing out my eardrums.
That's good.
But I was telling everyone else that if you're blowing out their eardrums, they should let me know.
Nice.
I'm building a little museum portion over the platform. So hopefully when you show up, we'll know if anything gets destroyed by it. Hopefully not, but I might have to build it higher if that ends up being the case. But all right, everyone's saying their eardrums are fine, so we're good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I love to hear. Healthy eardrums.
Healthy eardrums. That's right.
When I do a teleport, I put my name first, right?
I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I guess that's a yes.
Okay. There we go.
So yeah. So this is what I've been doing. What do you think?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like the museum theme.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Mm-hmm. Yep. Figured leave this side open so we can go up people can go up the ladder.
Yep.
This was just so that I had the template. So this'll go away here in a bit. And then I figure I can leave like I don't know, a chest or something for people so that they can grab like, you know, some of the pumpkins and stuff.
Oh yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Hello, stream, by the way. I don't think I said hi yet.
Yeah. I have no idea how many people are on stream, so yeah. So if you guys haven't seen, Harold and I did a thing in the end, which is what this whole chunk is about. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Otherwise, yeah, this is Harold. He's archaeologist, just like me. And I think we'll put, because we can put a 2x2 map here. So, oh boy. Oh, 21 people on stream is what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's super cool. Everyone's saying hello.
Well, hello.
So
Sorry, I'm late. I was intending to be here on time, but I screwed up in two ways. Well, I guess I screwed up in one way, and then I had a funny thing. Well, an interesting thing happened.
Mhm.
I did the math wrong, right? So I thought I was going to be like just a little bit late, and I was like, oh, that's right, Eastern time zone.
Yep.
I was like, so I did the math wrong on that, and then I took the dog for the walk, and the dog like befouled himself. So I had to instead of jump on the stream right away, go give the dog a bath. So
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty gross. Yeah.
So, well, such is the nature of dogs.
That's true. That's true. All right. So this should, I don't know if this is even going to look all that good, but that's yeah, that should be. Oh. Ooh, caught myself.
The void.
Yeah, just about fell in.
That's awesome. So the map, are you looking for the map of the island, or are you looking for the map of like how wide, how large? Because I can get started maybe putting some maps in place.
So I was thinking about getting a map of the island, just the end island, and then so the one thing, so I don't know if you are able in creative to destroy this little portal or not, or if it takes you to the same spot. I don't think it takes you to the same spot, but I have a map of the other portal, the first one that we went through. So the one that's over here. Yeah, that one. I have a map of where it spits you out at. So I really want people to go to that one and not this one. So maybe we just close this one up for business.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just like that. I mean, good enough. I mean, people can go wherever they want in this world, but yeah, if they want to go to the places that we went, it'll be the other portal. So, and I do want to get this relatively done, or at least from the top down done, so that it shows up on the map correctly. Ooh. There we go. And I think maybe like that. Sure, that works. Okay, I think that is that'll be correct from the top down. Should be, even though it's not
Okay.
finished. I think that should be correct from the top down.
So sorry, did you say you already had a map of this island? Yeah, you said you had one on the far islands, but do you have one?
Yeah,
on this one?
I don't have one on this one. I mean, I got one sitting in the museum, but I don't have one here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get started on that then.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So are you back now?
Yep, I'm back, but I go right back again at the end of the month.
Cool.
Yeah, so stream, if you don't know, I am going to be heading off to Greece at the end of this month for the entire month of June and 2 weeks in July for work, believe it or not. So I got hired on, well, kind of hired on, in a field school in Greece to be a trench supervisor at an excavation. So it's the what is it? The AMP project, AMP. So the Agia Marina Pyrgos field school in Boeotia. So super cool. I'm really excited about it. So that's what he's talking about when he asks if I'm back, because I just went off to Greece for my brother's wedding, which you can find a video of that up on my channel as well. We had a fun time. It was a good time.
It was a fun video to watch.
Yeah.
It was cool to see.
Yeah. And it was nice to see those things that I had read about and not had a chance to really see in real life. Let me go ahead.
It's one of those cultural experiences that you're just like, oh, this is new and different and fun.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that was all my maps. Okay. Wow, that was really dumb. I'm glad it's all in my inventory, right? Oh, thank God. Okay. That was super dumb. I can't believe I just did that.
Throw everything into the void.
No, I just broke a chest, thinking it was empty. And of course, the chest disappears, but all the stuff inside gets kicked out. Yeah. Thankfully, otherwise it would have been really embarrassing. All right, so checking the chat here. Yeah, more people saying hello. Yeah, so it is going to be an amazing time. Learning, job experience, yeah, all that. It's going to be great. So the entire month of June is when I'm going to be working on the project. And then from basically June 30th through July 12th, I will be bumming around Greece to sort of see what's going on. That's going to disappear. I know that's going to disappear. To go see the sights, which is pretty awesome. So the first couple days I'll be off in Crete. I'll be checking out the Palace of Knossos, and then after that I'm going to Delphi. Then from there I'm going to Olympia, then Pylos, and then Mycenae, Tiryns, and Nafplion, the museum at Nafplion. And then one of my subscribers is actually lives in Isthmus, which is near Corinth, and he was like, "Oh, come on out! I'll show you some stuff." So I'm definitely taking him up on that offer because
cool.
that sounds like an absolute blast. So yeah, Hmm. This feels unfinished. What can I do to this? Wait, that's all blackstone. That's not deep slate. This is deep slate. Maybe these guys? How terrible does that look? No. Wait, did I just grab the wrong thing? I literally looked at it. That's polished deep slate. Yeah, I looked at it and grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's nice. That's real nice. Oh, but I can't put it there because of the... I'm moving the ladder.
There goes the lore.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
For the sake of the build.
That's right. That's right.
I concur with the plan. There we go.
There we are. See, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that actually looks much better, a little more complete. In fact, oh, am I about to just go overboard with this now? Yes. Ugh. Oh, I feel dirty doing this. Okay.
Makes me want to go up and see what you're doing.
I'm adding stuff. I'm doing the sin, you know, I'm adding things. I'm just adding and adding until it gets ridiculous. But that doesn't look bad. That looks like it completes it. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, congrats to my brother. Yeah. So funny thing, he's not like blood related. He's not like my blood brother, but they consider me part of the family enough to where, like, you know, when you were growing up, you had that one uncle that wasn't really an uncle, but you called him an uncle. Yeah, that's kind of me. So maybe glass. I mean, we could do something like, which sort of looks out. Windows here wouldn't do you any good because there's nothing there. But like that? Ugh. Not digging it. But I could do, you know, could do this to really, really freak everyone out. Whoop. Oh, actually, that's a really cool effect.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
I just need to be careful that I'm not standing on the block that I'm replacing. Because I will absolutely fall. Because my mouse likes to... See? My mouse likes to occasionally get all screwy. Matter of fact, I had to contact Razer about it because my mouse sucks so much. Oh. No?
Yeah, I was thinking with the purple, what would that be? So I like, but I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do want to do, so if I do this, I do want to do, that's not really, okay. I want to do that at least. Because, even though it is a game... Oh, that's terrible. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I will just leave it like...
You could, yeah.
Like that and like that.
You could have that be even, though. If you would want to do this, you could do something like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
It wouldn't need to be up if that's what you're objecting to.
Yeah, it just looks... It looked hideous, being in that position. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Let's see here. At least it's stained glass. Yeah. I haven't...
Do you have a sign color that you use?
Oak. Oak is
Oak.
the sign color we've been using.
Okay.
Let's see what else here. His wife was absolutely beautiful at the wedding. Yeah, it was funny. They have this tradition, which we all thought was hilarious, where the driver who's bringing the bride to... Oh, that's gonna bug me. To the venue, basically drives around the the block, blaring the horn, just honking the horn. And apparently he did that the entire way after he picked her up and brought her to the church. But he went by the church like 3 or 4 times, blaring the horn, which is really, really funny. But everyone was waiting at the church, and they pulled up. He pulled up basically into the church's like front lawn area almost, but it was tiled. And oh, that looks good. That looks real good.
Thanks.
And and everyone was just kind of like chattering and talking and stuff. And the moment she stepped out of the car, everyone went quiet. Like everyone, like there was an audible gasp from somewhere in the back, and everyone went real quiet. And then somebody, like 2 people over from me, just whispered, "She's gorgeous." And it was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
If you do the trapdoor, you might want to put another block underneath. Trapdoors are dangerous. Why? Are you worried about this? Yeah, I guess I probably should.
It doubles as a game of spleef.
That's right. That's right. Can I fall through? Oh, I guess I can, yeah. Oop. Whoop. Okay, so yeah, maybe I will put some... Oh, you know what?
Here.
There's... Huh.
There we go. Fixed.
Mind your foot. Yeah, exactly. What if I did... Because this looks an awful lot like... Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do barrels. Yeah.
Whoops. What? Why is that not working? Huh. That's gonna bug me. There we go. There. Yeah. They noticed that you blocked me in real fast after I fell.
Well, yeah.
Oop. There we go. And like that. There we go. So, yeah, you just kind of walk up. Does the car honking not happen in the US? It's quite common in Greece. It doesn't happen in the US. Not at all. And so all of the Americans that were there at the wedding thought it was great. They were laughing, and they thought he was just being a goofball. I mean, he was being a goofball, but like, you know, they didn't realize that was like a thing. So Yeah, so that was, and apparently that's also so I have a professor from Serbia, and he said that they do that in Serbia too. So I'm wondering if it's just like a Balkans thing, or I don't know, maybe they do it in other places. But yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. We at least those of us who have never seen that or experienced that thought it was great. Everyone else just kind of knew, just whatever. It was sort of par for the course. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we are. Yeah. Fully glass floor. With a walkway for those of you who are afraid of heights. Which, surprisingly, I am, actually. You wouldn't know that knowing that I jumped out of airplanes for a living for a while, but yes. I too am afraid of heights. Okay. Yeah, see, that looks good. That looks real good.
Yeah, I like this.
All right.
Looking good.
I'm going to test the portal to make sure that it doesn't that it doesn't like delete anything that I just built. Ooh. That breeze coming in through my window. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Do you want me to remove the cartography table? Oh, there. That was the only thing that got deleted.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, this looks good. This looks real good. We should decorate it. Let's see. That looks, the End Island map looks good.
Do you do the what's it called? The what is the ink? The not enchanting ink. Glow ink.
Oh, glow ink? Yeah, I usually do. Yeah. So signs like that I usually do in green, but I do want to do. Oh. You never used glowstone in this entire world, or glow ink in this world? That's cool.
No.
Huh. All right. I do want to put a little thing over the portal that you got to go to. So, how do I?
A little structure over here.
What's up?
Like a little structure like you got here.
Oh no, like a number. To number it so that people
like
know where to go.
Or something. Or what?
No, I was thinking something more along the lines of like, let's like this. I wonder how big I gotta make it, actually. What is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we go, wha-bam, and then this might be too big.
When you were doing that, I had in my mind the count being like, this episode brought to you by the number 12.
That's right. 12.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see here. Replace air with yellow wool. Bam. Okay. That might be a little too big. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that the middle? That is most certainly not the middle.
Yeah, you gotta go. No, it's the middle. Still not the middle.
Still not the middle? Up?
No, still not the middle. Up, let's see.
That?
You're middle's gonna be like there.
Okay.
I think. Right?
Nope.
No, maybe one over from that.
I think it might actually be it might be this.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's right either. Hold on, did I not get this right? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, it's 12 on this side, 11 on this side.
What?
So 11 here, 12 here.
So what? So where's the?
So,
Oh,
so your
hold
side's
on.
11, my side's 12.
Okay. Well, the portal just gave us the center that I'm actually shooting for, so
Okay.
this is the center that I'm actually shooting for. So we should just go off of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Oh, jeez. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12 on this side.
Okay, so that's the center.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see here.
How many
what?
archaeologists does it take to?
I know, right?
To identify the center of a square.
Man, I can put down a 1x1 with my eyes closed, but you want me to
Exactly.
do a square in Minecraft? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see what chat say. Married couple send a tie that. Yeah, the tin cans. Yeah, tin cans to the back of the cars. Yep. And just married on the back window. Yeah, that's definitely something. Yeah, we share a lot of modern traditions in the Balkans, so it wouldn't surprise if it was a pan-Balkanic thing. Balkanic thing? Yeah. Yes.
That's a great term.
Yeah, that is. So yeah, that yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. What tinted glass would look like instead of stained glass? Oh, I've tried tinted glass in other places and it's just too dark. It's hard to see through. So I think you should surround the obsidian platform with the barrels. It looks off otherwise. Ooh, I'll double check that then. You can select the rectangle and use center. Oh, well, okay. But you know what? That's fine. We figured it out. We figured it out. All right. So what I want to do is I want to put a number on this or a letter. I'm not really sure. And I want to do the same thing. Hold on. That.
Are you wanting that number to appear on the map?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll have to redo that map.
What, you didn't lock it, did you?
I did.
Oh, I didn't realize you locked it.
No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I have all the unlocked maps.
Oh, okay. No, well, there you go. Okay.
They're just not the ones I hung.
Can you swing over that and see how big it is? Because I don't want it to be, like, huge.
Yep.
Okay. In this one, I don't need to try to figure out the middle. So that's the middle right there. And then I just go paste. Whoops. Haha. Okay. Oh, I probably should have done that a little bit higher up. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Now we can get in and out without having to break any of this stuff. Okay. Let's... You gotta be kidding me. There we go. There we are. These barrels, I swear to God. There we go. All right, cool. It's a little too busy. I think I'm just gonna go with the wool, the brown wool. I don't like the barrels. I think it's just too busy. So we're just gonna do... Oh my God. Let's do this. So that'll also pull in a little bit of the... Oops.
Huh. Well, now you've done it.
Yep.
We're never getting back home.
Yep, that's right.
Does that look right?
Oh, that's huge. Okay, we need to make that smaller.
Yep.
And probably choose a different color because it blends in with the end island a little too much.
Yeah, let me
Maybe a
give that
circle?
whack and then...
Maybe we make it a circle. That's how would a circle look?
And just so I'm clear, these things are just to make it show up on the map better, right?
Yes, and then they're gonna come down after the map's locked.
Got it.
Yeah. 1, 2,
I was
3,
gonna say,
4.
because if you wanted it to stay, we should build it way up in the sky, where people aren't gonna see it. It would appear on the map, but yeah, people wouldn't see it.
Yeah, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe.
I did 10, but I still think that's probably gonna be too big.
So you just took 2 off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe a circle. Let's make it harder. Yep, yep, that's right. Work harder, not smarter.
That's their job security.
That's right. That's right.
It's different enough. We'll spend twice the time.
Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Let's try the circle thing. So, let's see here. It's I have no idea how to make a circle, but I'm just gonna wing it. So it's gonna be probably the most dumb looking circle ever. Okay, so I took off the corners. All right, we're doing good so far.
How big do we want the circle? Do you say?
Whatever this is right now. So
10.
let's try. Yeah. So let's try. Oop. Misclick. Okay. Oh boy. You know, they have like whole charts for these things. Like online where you can like look up how to make a circle in Minecraft.
What color wool do we want it to be?
Like
red or blue or something?
Probably. Let's go with red since I feel like red's going to stand out a little bit better. Which we can just do that with World Edit. No way, did I get that right? Oh, look at that. I'm not going to throw the professional word around a bit, but that's awfully professional.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Because I just did the world edit command for circle above you there.
Pretty close. That is that. Oh yeah, that I was off
Close.
by 1. All right. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to undo that?
No. Keep that one there because that one's a much better circle than mine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this, and we're just gonna cut this out.
Do you want me to? Let me update this map here. See how.
How does it look?
Let me fly over and put the map on the wall.
I have one of those Minecraft circle chart things saved in my phone. Yep.
It's so hard to do circles.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, okay. How's it look on the map?
The red looks better. Easy to see. I need to fly back over there because all the yellow wasn't gone.
Oh, okay.
That I flew over here to check, but
Okay. So, yeah.
Why don't you go take a look and then see
Okay.
what you think that looks like.
Oh yeah, no, that's good.
Big.
That's no, that's good. That's good because we're gonna put a number on it too. So we just need to
You want me
do
the same thing with this one.
Yep,
Here?
yep. Let me go ahead and get rid of it real quick.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me fly up when I'm in the right place here.
Okay.
Okay.
We good?
Yep. Good.
It's gone.
Nice.
Okay, so this is gonna be number 1, which will be pretty easy to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do I'd need to do a different color than yellow. What stands out against red without being blue? Because blue's a little too hard on the eyes. How about white? White ought to do.
Yeah, you can do white or black. Yeah, but yeah, white. White stands out. That's why stop signs I think are white and red.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, is that... Oh, well, that's a stop sign. Okay, so that's not going to work.
Trying to find my map. I should have organized these better. There we go.
Yeah. How's that?
Oh, I like the number 1.
Yeah, does it look good?
Let me put it up on the thing. I think that you're gonna have to potentially, yeah. We're gonna have to rotate the map. The number 1 is facing the wrong direction.
Oh no!
It needs to face. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Face the direction that, and then
90
we
degrees.
need
Okay.
to move so we're not in the frame.
Yeah.
When
Well, rotating it's going to be easy because I just go here. And here. And then I want to find the center. Here we go again with the center. I'm going to do it manually. All right. All right, so I just do this. Hit copy. Whoops, copy. And then rotate 90. And then paste. Oh. Oh, and then the end plays a sound that makes it sound like I totally screwed up. So, all right, cool. Thanks, end. Okay. How are we doing here? Let's see here. Okay. Otherwise known as all these squares make a circle of the game. Yep, exactly. Wonder if you could use the shulker trick high in the sky instead of wool so it doesn't show up in the actual world. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and then we'll just cut it out of the map. Is what I think we're gonna do. This is how I did all the other ones, which I think ended up turning out all right. Oh, wait a second. What the hell is going on here? Okay. So used to referring to YouTubers as bro, but that feels weird here. Dr. Thoskalos sounds about right. Shulker still cast shadow underneath. Yeah, Dr. Teacher. Yeah, that's what that... Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Thoskalos does mean teacher, right? So yeah, you can just call me Thoskalos. That's fine.
Dr. Bro.
Dr. Bro. Yeah, there you go.
That's terrible.
The nickname that I always give the like the frat guys and stuff that I see wandering around is Dude Bro. I love using Dude Bro. Yeah, Dude Bro is like I love that. I love that term. Okay, so where how does it look on the map now? Oh, look at that. Oh, well, we got it when it was all messed up, but that's okay.
No, it should have updated now, right? I updated my map.
Oh, it got all
updated on your side.
No. Looking good. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're over there. Hold on, let me update that one.
I am gonna change up the.
Yeah, I was still futzing, but yeah, that needs to look a little better, I think.
Ugh. Right here. Yeah. Don't have my flying license? Okay. Oh, nope. That's still not looking.
Does this
What's up?
That needs to come fit.
Maybe this? I think this is too low, so let's do... And then just cut this off.
Oh yeah,
there you go. Yep.
That's looking good.
And I think it needs to be
good on the map right now.
Okay, I think it needs to be moved up one. Yes?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Which is easy enough. I can knock that out right here right now. Copy. And paste. How's that look?
That looks great.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that looks great on the map.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go get off of the map, so I'm not popping up as a little green spot.
Yeah. Oh man, that looks good.
Yeah. Perfect.
Now this one's going to be challenging because it's always going to see one of us here, right?
Is it? What if we go off map?
If I move off that, do you still see the green, or no?
Well, no, because it's set.
Okay, so let me do this. Let me come
Oh, hold
over
on,
here.
wait a second. Yeah, see, the green's still set. But what if we did, what if we actually did something like this here? You got a item frame?
Hold on. I think I got it.
I don't know why I'm asking. I'm in creative. I could just. Okay, so if I do this and I go bam. Nope, green still pops up.
Yeah. I tried flying off and making a map somewhere else, and then came over, and it popped it on there when I put it down.
Hmm. Well, what if you make a map? What if you make a fresh map of it,
Uh-huh.
go off the map and put it down and then lock it and then bring it back?
Oh, I can try that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And of course, I'll get off of the map too. Or wait, no, I don't need to be off of the map. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Okay, so I'm off it. Let me fly off of this area, and I'll
Okay.
lock it.
I think the green refers to where the map is placed in the world. No, I think it's you, the player, because when I was spying, matter of fact, on Harold, when he was doing the build for the Minecraft Archaeology Challenge, he put a map down and it had two green spots. So
Okay, so I have. Yeah. Oh no. No, no, that didn't work.
okay,
It's the
well,
same.
that's not
When
worry
I was
about it then.
holding it in my hand, I didn't have any indicator on there, and then when I popped it down, I then appeared on it, and now the map in my hand has both of us on it.
Did you lock it before you?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then let's not worry about it then. That'll just be a you are here thing. So then what I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a lectern. With the signs. No. No, no, no. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. All right, here we go. Here we go. And then a book. Book and quill. All right, so what do I want to say here? Welcome to the end. Yep, that sounds about right.
You could say the end is here.
Yeah.
Instead of saying the end is near.
On the map, you will see. No. Map. Here we go. Map key. Map key. 1. Current location. 2. End island portal. And then I can say, let's see here. Oops. Head on up the ladder to your right to start your journey in the end. Okay. Stop 2 is the portal to reach the outer end islands. We'll just say that, yeah. Once through, you will find a new map and trail. Trail, not trial. To one of the many end cities here. come back through any, I guess, small portal. Whip. Portal. Oh my god. Can I type? Thank you. Any small portal and through the main portal on the island. In the center. Yeah. The center of this island to go back home. There we go. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. Lock it, twist it, pull. Yeah, exactly. Every phrase with the end in it instantly becomes extremely morbid without context. That is true. Did you want to put a small blurb on the end, like about the dragon and Enderman? Actually, I don't need to do that because the Stronghold Museum actually has all of that stuff in it. So the Stronghold Museum will actually prep you for this area. Oh no. Okay. So when you get here, you'll already know what to do. However, that's fine. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So nope, no need to do that. Oh my god. I'm there we go. Welcome. Perfect. There we go. All right. And then I want to put a chest. Yeah, chest. Oh my god, I'm just throwing things. I swear.
I love it. I'm just watching.
Yeah.
This is great. It's like watching a stream from the inside.
Yeah, okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's see. I want to put the lectern there and the chest here. Okay. And then carved pumpkins. I'm gonna put there. Did you know that if you have something in your inventory and you go into the chest and you, before you hit the button to place the item into the chest, if you hold down the middle, your little scroll button, it like puts a whole stack in everywhere that you just like put it over. Did you know that?
Wait, what? So if I do
So here's a chest.
that,
Take any item.
okay.
Any item and like drag it over, but before you place it, just hold down the center button and then move your mouse around, and every spot it hits, it fills.
Yeah.
I did not know it did that.
Yeah.
Oda showed me that today. I was like, what? How did I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the same thing. If you grab a whole stack, you can then like middle click on it, and it grabs a whole stack as well.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I just always did like the right click or whatever, the shift or whatever click, or however you're supposed to do it. I don't remember. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm not paying attention. There we go.
So these are locked, so do you want me to remove these numbers now?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and remove them. Yep. Feel free to take a carved pumpkin, to where if you... No, feel free to take a carved pumpkin to where if you don't want to die. No, if you... no, to where in order to not... How do I want to phrase this? Feel free to take a carved pumpkin to where in order to not upset the Enderman of this dimension, I guess. Sounds good. Because I talk about the pumpkins in the museum. Okay. Free pumpkins. There we go. All right.
Can you look at the map and make sure it didn't destroy things? They're still on there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're not.
They're not on there anymore?
The number 1 is, but it's probably because I just grabbed a map. And did it unlock it? What the heck?
Did you just...
I just grabbed it off of the... It was fine.
I deleted 1 and 2, and 2 is there.
I did not touch 2. What I did is I took a copy of where 1 was at, and it did it. That's totally
weird, because I deleted 1, went down here and checked and made sure that 1 was still there, and then I went over and then deleted 2. And so me asking about, like, are they still there was...
Yeah, well, because I middle-clicked it to get a copy of it in my inventory to look at.
Oh.
Thinking that...
Oh, yeah. Because it was already deleted at that point. Hold on, let me go find... I left an Easter egg. Now I gotta go find the Easter egg.
Oh. What, Dang. I didn't know it did that with locked maps.
That's right. I'll replace it.
Local Enderman's Comfort? Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna do that instead. I like that. That's better. Please feel free to take a carved pumpkin in order. What do we say? For the local Enderman population's comfort. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a good one.
Oh, that's weird. I map it, and now my locked map, the number map doesn't have.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this world's getting super glitchy. And I don't know why.
So screwy, because I specifically like double checked the lock and everything.
All right, well, I guess we'll just. Oh, you already deleted the other one too, huh? Oh man.
Yeah. Hold on. Maybe I can recreate it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do undo. Undo.
Yep. Well, just the number 2 is up there. Yep, there you go. It's back. It's back.
I'm just undoing all my edits here.
Nice. Nice. All right, so what do we got here? Dr. Mr. Teacher has taught me something. Yes, I try to do that. Hey there, Lascalos. I watch your videos for a while. Huge fan. Well, thank you, Victor. I appreciate that. I am not a fan of my own videos sometimes, but I try. Would it be thematically better to use a shulker box instead of a chest? Or maybe it could be seen as culturally offensive. I don't know about culturally offensive, but probably wouldn't want to use the shulker box. I don't know. It would be thematically better to use it, but I think we'll use a chest instead, just because we've been using chests for a lot of other things so far. So I think we'll just keep with that, just for the overall theme, to keep it connected with the rest of the museum. But that is a good idea. The shulker box is a good idea. We did use shulker boxes to get all the artifacts, but that was mostly a ease thing. That was for ease.
Yeah, practicality.
Yeah, practicality.
So do we leave these numbers? Is that what we're doing here?
No, we'll take them down.
Okay.
We'll take them down. Yeah. Unless you want to put them like super high up in the sky. Like outside of render distance.
No, I think we could take them down. I wonder if they're going to disappear when we redo a map again.
Well, we shouldn't need to. I mean, once we redo the map and then put them on the wall, we won't need to touch them ever again. So then we can just take them down.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what happened to the 2?
I don't know. Is it
There
missing?
we go. Yep, there you go. I got it there. It's better now.
Oh, it's because I manually deleted a couple of those so I could fly into the center of it.
Ah, okay.
Replace it with air. Okay, well, let me look at this map here and see what that looked like. Okay, so the map, the locked map now has the numbers on it. So
Okay.
it's not actually acting like a lock.
That is so weird. This this server, man, doing some weird stuff. Deleting your items in your item frames, and now this. Let's see here. Well, since you made a point to not take or kill unless you had to, you wouldn't really have any. That's true. We did have a couple.
Oh, I killed plenty in my episode.
Well, yeah. Shulkers are technically wildlife here. That is true. They are. We made that decision. I just put the few you use in the museum, and actually the museum does have a few of the shulkers, the shulker boxes, or the shulker shells and a shulker box in the museum. We might do a quick little walkthrough at the end, so you can kind of see some of the stuff. But it looks pretty good. It looks I like the way it came out. I just basically did like what we did here, where I took chunks of the museum and reproduced that that layout. Or that sort of theme. Local wildlife, as if Darwin didn't eat one of every animal he came across. Yeah, we can have a little malpractice as a treat. Yeah, Harold and I came to the conclusion that our ethnography was an awful lot like early 1900s ethnography. Because we were doing some stuff that was kind of questionable, that you wouldn't do nowadays, but that we kind of had to because it was a game, in order to do stuff. So like in order to get home and things like that. So yeah. All right. So how'd it come out? Did it come out all right?
Yep.
Perfect.
All fixed.
Excellent. So I will not touch it. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and take those down, and then, we'll knock out the quick little end island portal. How did you just? I'm curious to see how you do it. Is there a special way you do it with the circles?
Oh, it helps when I'm not muted.
Oh.
Sorry, I was eating a clementine and I didn't figure your audience wanted to hear me go
Oh,
crunch,
yeah.
crunch on a clementine. So you wanted to see how I removed them or added them?
Yeah, removed them. Yeah.
Oh, I just created this and then went down here and then said make a circle of air, 12 around by 2 tall, and then boom.
Oh, wow. Dang, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the CRL command in World Edit creates a perfect circle and then does it based on the radius that you
Nice.
tell you want, and then yeah. So and then all I did to make it come back is I just went back and just did the undo command.
Okay. Yep, 2 outer islands. Okay, perfect. You already got the sign up and everything. Excellent. Perfect. All right. Well, let's. Oh boy, how do I want? How do I want to tackle this one? Hmm.
Follow the random road here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because we went in two different directions here, so it's
Yeah.
do we need two different pathways,
Well.
or do we need a lighted corridor?
Hmm. Well, how did we? Okay, so where did we split off from? Right up here? Yeah, right up here.
It was up here.
Okay, so tell you what. Why don't we do this? Why don't we widen this pathway first?
Okay.
First off, make it a little bit safer.
Do we still want end stone, or do we want something else? Like, do we want that like brown wool as the pathway?
That is a good point.
I mean, I'm fine doing whatever.
Yeah, let's just do the end stone. But let's clean this up just a little bit, make it straighter. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like that. There we are. There we are. So you have this like real straight walkway. Yeah. Actually, because that's like that, let me just add one more row here.
Yeah, I like that. Do we need guardrails, or are we fine without?
I think we can be fine without guardrails on this one, because this is a pretty straight and wide enough path. You'd have to really stray to fall off. That, and then we'll widen this one up as well. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Okay. So and then we'll put a map. All right, we'll put a map up here. So I think this is where. Oh, I really hope this is where I mapped it out.
Well, remember the island had a number 1 on it?
Yes.
So
yeah,
I think this is the number 1 island.
Well, I already mapped. I already have a map in my inventory.
Oh,
so.
got it. Okay, so you're already good.
Oh my god, my inventory is super full. Okay. Wow, what the heck? Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, this is gonna... I don't know which was... Okay, I'm gonna assume that the island with the portal is the middle? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna assume this one's the middle. And then this one goes here? Is that right?
No.
No. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, well, tell you what. Why don't I do this? Why don't I do? Well, first off, let me get out of. So. Okay, so let me go ahead and just lay these down, and we can figure it out from there. Once you're done. All right, let's see here. Thinking of Oda with the Indiana Jones uniform, retrospect, the ethnography felt a lot more like Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's true. Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, that's true too. In the ancient city, when you mentioned the Skulk and the Warden, even though you removed them from the structure, yes, actually, when you walk into the sort of the lobby area, the very first section that I talk about things is about the Skulk and the Deep Slate. So yes. Okay, so those are all the maps. Now we got to figure out how these go together. Okay.
Here, I'll help.
Well, I have some things to get done. Oh, see you, Dragon's Clutch. You've probably already gone by now, but will this live stream be available to watch after it ends? Yes, probably. I'm hoping so. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, I got to get rid of something.
I think these go here. Right? Yeah, those two match.
Oh man.
This is where we are right here.
Okay.
This one doesn't fit. Do you know if these are rotated the right way?
No, I have no idea.
Because that kind of, I don't know, that looks like it could fit.
I'm just trying to find the one that'll be on this side. So if I left click this map, do I collect it?
Yep.
Okay, so let's collect. Nope. Oh,
because
I'm in creative. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm in creative. So that's why that didn't work. Okay.
If you want to collect the, if you middle mouse button on them, you grab it in your hand.
Okay.
It doesn't remove it off the thing. You just grab a copy of it.
Okay. I think this one if it'll give it to me, thank you. Okay, goes here. Ah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. All right, so those two are good.
So this one here.
That one can go away.
Go away, right?
Yep.
Because this is duplicative.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I think, oh, maybe not. Okay,
well, these two,
this one.
The things lined up here.
What's up?
Oh, I was saying that like that. These.
Okay, so those. Okay, so those match. Okay, I think maybe this one. Is it this one? No, this one. No. Oh my God.
This has this little hold on. No, let me chuck down a chest here, just to like throw a copy of all these maps in here.
Okay. Oh my god. This is yeah.
This is head hurting. Okay.
Maybe oh
Which
no.
one do we want to have in the middle? Do we want this?
I think it's
The
the island one is the middle. I think the island one is the middle. So I think it's this one here. The one where you come in from the portal, I think is the middle.
Okay, so we want this, right? Middle. And then...
No, not that one. Not the one that we're on right now. This
Oh.
one. So
You want...
this one.
Yeah, I gotcha. The one... I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then that means this one goes here. Okay. Oh my god. So then we need to find... is that... Okay, I think this one... Nope, never mind. So, one of these... Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, this is terrible.
This makes my head hurt.
What if we did this? Where's the end city that you went to?
It's to the north.
Okay.
Or, sorry, not north. It's... What is it? What direction is that? South. It's to the south.
Okay.
Due south. You went north, I went south.
Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't we say screw the maps, because I'm not going to sit here and do this all night. And you did a line of torches all the way there? Okay.
I believe I did.
So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to say follow the line of torches. Because this is I did not think this through. Imagine that. I didn't think it through.
Yeah, I'm double. Yeah, did a line there. So
What?
I did a line of torches all the way to way to the island.
All right, so then we're gonna do. Oh man, and this is an even walkway too, which makes it even a little bit worse. All right, so let's. Riveting content, by the way, that I got going on right now.
Yeah, we could make it 5. Yep.
Yep. And that way I can put a torch down or a line of torches right down the middle.
Yeah. See, this is if anyone wonders how this really happens, this is it right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
This is what it's really like to make these videos.
Yep, that's right.
Get the real behind the scenes.
Yep. The oh my god, what did I do, thing. All right, there we go. So follow the line of torches. Well, and then this will also really sort of give everybody an idea of why it's taking so long for me to get this world download, ready for download, because everything here is taking way longer than it should. Okay. So, yeah. So we're going to go... There, and there. There we are. Okay. Let me get this lectern.
Oh, and I see the path. Oh, there was another one. I didn't realize there was a whole nother island over here to the east, or what would that be? West.
What do you...
That's cool.
Oh.
There's one of these cities. The city's over to the west too. I just
Oh.
knew about the cities to the north and south.
All right, so we're going to put the lectern
You
here.
want me to run a line of torches over onto your city to the north?
If you want, yeah, you can always do that if you, yeah. I figured the one that you found was more interesting because it was bigger. Bigger doesn't always mean better.
That's right.
Welcome to the End Islands. Yeah, the only people that say that are people with little dicks. Welcome to the End Islands. If you follow... Oh, God. Follow the torches, you will find yourself at an end city, I guess. Whoops, whoop. Whoa, why did I spell it like that? Oh, my God. It's not really that late. All right. Okay. Welcome to the End Islands. If you follow the path of torches, I guess, you will find yourself at an end city. Either path will get you there. Along the way, if you... No. Here we go. If you decide along the way that you would like to return, head to any small portal head through any small portal. Torch path. Follow the... Yeah, okay. That sounds good. What the hell was that? Oh, that was that thing. Okay. Oh, no, come on.
Are you having more fun over there?
Yeah, I'm having a blast. Okay. Welcome to the End Islands. Oh my God.
Like writing a novel over there.
By the time I'm done, I will have. Welcome to the End Islands. Well, now we can see.
That Dasclos gets paid here.
Well, what was that?
I said what people didn't know is Dasclos gets paid by the word.
That's right. That's right. Okay, welcome to the End Islands. To find an end city, we're going to do the capitals because that's the name of it. Please follow the torch path. Okay, yeah, that works. Please follow the torch path. Welcome to the End Islands. To find an end city, please follow the torch path. To the left. To your left. To your left. Okay. Oh my God. And I can't type either. Okay. either path will lead to a city. Either path will lead to a city. Yeah. Okay. Either path will lead to a city. If you feel like heading back, this is why it's taking me so long to type up my thesis. Okay, if you feel like heading back at any time, proceed through any small portal you find. Good enough for government work. Okay. Yeah, we could do soul torches for the other path, but I don't know. I think, oh, he's already thought of it. Look at that. Path to southern. Yep, there you go. Perfect. There we are.
I could put a little arrow.
Nope, that works perfectly well. That's good.
I could do like that.
In the meantime, I'm going to destroy all of these maps.
And then burn them.
And burn them, yeah. If only the chests would actually burn. Wait, chests do burn, don't they?
I don't believe so.
No, okay. I know crafting tables don't. Let's do an experiment.
I mean, you could light them on fire, but I don't think they consume anything.
You can't light them on fire.
Yeah, because if you have like a wooden house, your whole house will burn down. You just have these like floating chest places.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks good. Okay, that looks real good. So this is gonna be the part of the park that you kinda are on your own. The trail's there, it's marked, but you know, the journey is half of the fun.
Should we put a sign up to say like "Don't eat the fruit"?
No, they can, it'll grow back. Wait, how did I miss that one? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was one right to the west.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And,
Yeah.
and your path kind of zigzagged over here.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, well. That's fine. That's fine.
yeah. Just people get to experience the end.
Yep, that's right. That's right. That's half the fun. Okay. That is good enough for me on this. Did you add the waiver we have to sign? Yeah.
That's right. Keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all
That's
times.
right. Leave the chests of maps for your guests to play with. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll put a sign here. It's No, they're not useless maps. Let's okay, so maps. How about jumbled maps to play with? And actually, I think what I'll do is that actually gave me a good idea here. Let's do a whole bunch of like regular empty maps too. There we go. So, yeah, you can play with with some of the empty maps too if you want to map your own. So actually, let's put down, we're going to do pre-made and empty maps to document your journey. We're gonna be all smiles and rainbows here. Okay, that's good. Let's do the green dye as usual. There we go. Pre-made and empty maps to document your journey. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
I like it.
Yep. Let's head on back. Oh, I guess. You know, I'm gonna give him a chest of bridging blocks and stuff like that too. Oh, let's see here. If they're gonna bridge, we want them to bridge with wool that is a different color. And
Yeah, that's smart.
yeah, and we're going to give them trapdoors to use in the small portals. There you go. Bridging and trapdoors. There we are. That way, yeah, that way people can they don't have to screw around and creative or anything like that. Food. Well, if you're coming in, you probably aren't going to be in survival, but that is also really good. Let's give you some. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. There we are. There you go. There's some food for you, too. That's all you're going to get. Okay. And, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm flying around like a drunkard, so all right, there we go. Okay. I think that's good enough for tonight. I'm just gonna walk through the museum real quick. How's my inventory is just atrocious, but that's okay. Do I still got lava down here? No, I got rid of the lava, didn't I? I did. Dang it. Just gonna dump everything in the lava, but all right. Okay, so yeah, so this is your end island, the one that you found, and I think yeah, and then this is the main end island prior to getting, you know, prior to its beautification, right? So somebody was asking about like the dragon and stuff like that. I've got the dragon head here, or at least the one off of one of the boats, elytra, stuff from the boats. This is all sort of the end city and boat stuff, including the symmetrical chorus fruit plant, which I was not expecting to grow symmetrical. I was really hoping it wouldn't, but then it did that, and it just looks too good.
Yeah.
The purple stuff. The playing with the end chest or ender chest stuff, so you've got this little target block you can put in one and pick up in the other. talking about the chorus fruit and the flowers. Then this is sort of when you first get to the end island section. So you got like end stone. You've got these are the actual pumpkins that we used. There's the obsidian, talking about how the end island is constructed. Eyes of Ender, Dragon's Breath, the end crystal, or one of the end crystals, Dragon's Egg, stuff like that. So this is kind of how we're... Oh, and then sort of experiments with the Enderman as well. So this is sort of how I built this to look like the museum was built into the stronghold. So I think it came out really well.
I love it. I think it's great.
I think this came out significantly better than what I was originally planning. I don't have any of these books filled yet. That's going to be the next thing to do, is fill the books talking about stuff. But yeah, so each section deals with stuff. So like the first section, so you come down the stairs after you hit the water chute, you come down here, and this very first section is the first thing you run into when you go into the end. So this is the end island section, the center end island section with the dragon. And then the next thing is the end islands that have the end cities. And of course the boats that go with that. And then of course, then you go to the actual end. So this kind of gives you a taste of sort of what we're shooting for when it comes to the museum aspects of this world. So expect something similar to this with the ancient city as well. So, but this is kind of a small one. I figured I could show you, give you a little bit of a hint at what it's going to be. And of course, I still got to fill the books and stuff. So yeah. I think it came out really well. So a lot of you all seem to be liking it too. So that's cool. So yeah, I think this is going to be probably it for the night. Yeah, so this is the base camp. And then a quick map of the end island with the crystals still there. So that's kind of a cool little hint there. So yeah, so I think that's going to be it. Harold, you got anything else you want to do while you're here?
No, I'm totally good. This was great.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, this has been fun, and thanks for doing a bunch of the work too. That that helped out a lot. This would have probably been a lot longer. As it is, we're creeping up on 3 hours, so yeah, this is good stuff, real good stuff. So all right, chat. We're gonna probably knock it out or knock it off here. So, are you going to? Yeah, are you going to leave the bed for respawning from the end? That's a good idea. I think I will leave it there. I have it there right now because there's a couple more things I want to do, but I think I'll end up leaving it there. Yeah. And that way, if you need to, you can use it. It'll be an Easter egg, so anyone who sort of like wanders around will probably run into it. But yeah. So, all right, Harold. I'm gonna log off here. So everyone's saying goodbye, except for the one person that showed up at the very end who says, "Dang, I basically missed the whole thing." That's okay. It'll be available for you to watch later. You didn't miss much. We were just kind of putzing around, and I was getting frustrated because everything was breaking. So that's about right. So,
which is amusing in and of itself. So you can watch it all on YouTube.
That's right. So, all right, everyone, we're gonna do the awkward silence while I figure this out. So we'll see you guys. Harold, it was good having you on. I will see you next time, man.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
As I walk into the distance.
Yeah.